Welcome back to KP's Kingdom, Cooking with KP, and today I'm going to show you how to make cheesy skillet baked meatballs. I got this out of a magazine, but it works out really cool. Alright, let's get on with it. First thing I've got is some stale bread. I'm just going to tear that up and put that into a food processor, and I've let that dry right out. I've just left it out for the half a day. I'm just going to blitz that up, and it's going to make a nice organic natural breadcrumb. No need to bake or anything like that. There's our breadcrumb. It should look a little bit like that. Alright, so here I've got 500 grams of pork mince and 500 grams of turkey mince. Just bought from the supermarket. No need to go crazy there. Just get an egg, crack that straight in, and as you can see I've got some fresh herbs in there. That's a little bit of tarragon and a little bit of dill, and I've also got a little bit of parsley there. I'm also going to add in one onion that I have grated, so it's nice and fine, and all we need to do now is start mixing all of this up. And this is the messy part, the part that I really don't like doing, but this is what gets the flavour into those beautiful little meatballs we're going to create. Just keep stirring, and you might want to add a little bit of salt and maybe a little bit of pepper, just like I'm doing right there. There goes in our freshly ground black pepper, and I prefer to use that rather than buy the powdered stuff, unless I'm using white pepper. In goes some garlic paste, around about the equivalent of 2 cloves. We don't want it too garlicky. And just for an added boost of flavour, I'm going to add in 2 tablespoons of tomato paste concentrate. That goes straight in just like that as well. Alright, so now we need to mix all of that up again, which is what I'm doing right there. And that tomato paste gives it a beautiful sweetness and a real vibrance of flavour. Alright, so just keep mixing all of that up just like that. And at this point it will seem wet, and that's where the breadcrumbs come into it. We're going to put those breadcrumbs over all of that mince, all the ground meat. Keep stirring that through. That's going to absorb any additional liquids that we do have and help bind these little meatballs together. That's how you make a good meatball. I use an ice cream scoop. Scoop that into my hand, roll them around. I use a pair of gloves for this. Make sure you dip your little ice cream scoop into water every time, and it will stop the meat from sticking to the ice cream scoop. There's KP's tip for today. Just keep rolling those around, compress all of those meats and breadcrumbs together. I'm just going to fast forward this little bit here. No need to bore you to tears. You can bore yourself to tears while you make this yourself. I'm putting that onto an oven tray with some baking paper. I've got my oven sitting at that magic number, 180 degrees. They're going to go in for around about 15 to 20 minutes. They don't take a lot of cooking at all. So here I've got canned tomatoes. They're just store-bought canned tomato. If it's good enough for the Italians, it's good enough for me. Put that in my little food processor, blitz that up, nice and quick, just like that. And I'm going to put that straight into a saucepan. Now that does not look like a lot of sauce, so I'm going to do that again. It's going to make a little bit more sauce there. So here I've got some grated carrot and some finely chopped up onion that goes straight into our sauce as well. Nice and simple. And that carrot's going to give it a nice little sweetness to it. We want to simmer that down a little bit. Again, don't forget to season with a little bit of freshly ground black pepper and maybe a pinch of salt here and there. That won't hurt at all. Alright, there we go. There's our pinch of salt straight in just like that. So very easy and a very simple dish to do, this one. Okay, so just keep stirring that through, simmer it, reduce it down a little bit. If you think you need it, a little bit of extra water, that can go straight in as well. And again, just to really boost that flavour profile, another 2 tablespoons of tomato paste concentrate also goes in, and I'll buy them in those little sachets because it's effective and it works well. Give it a little bit more garlic, won't hurt. Keep the bugs away, of course, and a lot of people are afraid of garlic, but it's a good thing for the body. Now we're just going to add in a little bit of cream into our sauce. We're going to stir that through, and it's going to make it a real nice creamy sauce that's going to work with the meatballs and the cheese. Okay, so here I've got my, I call it a Chicago pan. This is an old, real heavy cast fry pan. We've broken the handles on it. We use it for making a Chicago pizza and all sorts of weird and wonderful dishes just like this. A little bit of oil on the bottom, that just goes in. Add in around about 400 grams or a big size packet of baby spinach leaves, and simply just add your meatballs around like I'm doing right there. Even though they're like 90% cooked, these are going to keep cooking away. Now, some more fresh herbs, some fresh basil. Basil always works within a beautiful Italian dish like this. It's just a very simple, light flavour, a little bit minty in a way. Spoon over your sauce, just like I'm doing right there. Nice and easy. I've got my oven still at 180 degrees. That's exactly where we want it. Now, a little bit more basil straight over the top. Why not? It's going to work in beautifully with that garlic and that tomato and that pork and turkey mince that we've got going, and works really nice with the cream as well. Alright, so just covered the thing with some shredded cheese or grated cheese, just like I've done there. That's going to go into the oven until it turns golden brown. Real quick, real easy and simple, and the kids will love this. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really do appreciate it. If you like this video, hit that like button. It gives me confidence, should make you feel warm and fuzzy too. Don't forget, share this video with all your friends on all platforms of social media. Hit that notifications bell. You'll be notified every time a new video goes up. But more importantly, you want new ideas for dinner, especially on a weekend, which is this one. Well, then you need to come and join the family, my family. Hit that subscribe button and you'll never miss another one of my videos again. Off to eat my beautiful cheesy skillet baked meatballs. And I will catch you next time. Bye!